Why, I wonder? Why did you ever make that wish? Why? Why would you have ever wished for anything at all? It's all fake. It's all delusion. And it's all your fault.
Huh? Was that all a dream? Well, look at that! I woke up pretty dang early, if I do say so myself. It's kinda nice getting up early enough in the morning to see the sun peek. But what was all that nonsense about everything being my fault?
Asahi?
Yo, Mizuki!
What's up? I mean, aside from you, surprisingly. This is way before we were scheduled to meet up.
I woke up early.
Ha! That's actually kinda cute. You're like a grade schooler on the morning of a field trip or something.
See? This kind of abuse is why I never wake up early.
Point taken. You look kinda down, though. Something happened?
Well... Sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry about. Whatever's going on, you can feel free to talk to me about it anytime you want.
Okay, thanks.
And since we're both here early, how about we go for a walk? It might cheer you up.
Huh? But didn't you have something to do? Isn't that why you're up this early?
No, nothing in particular. I'm just always up this early. Because unlike you, Asahi, I live a healthy, productive life.
Hey, I've been doing pretty okay for myself since I started fighting monsters and stuff.
I'll say. Anyway, how about that walk?
My! You two certainly seem close today. Closest I've ever seen you.
Oh, hey, Azuki.
Fancy meeting you here.
Drop the act, sis. You slipped out again, didn't you?
I couldn't help it. The hospital's so boring. And now I'm doubly glad I slipped out, to be frank.
And why's that?
Because I got to see the two musketeers together again, just like old times.
Oh, yeah. Well, you helped make it possible, so thanks.
Wonderful. Knowing that frees me of my one last regret.
Whoa, what are you talking about, last regret? That sounds downright grim.
I mean what I said. Someday, this repeating day will stop repeating, and I will move forward with no regrets. Like in that one movie.
Sis.
Though I will say, if all of this has just been a delusion, I'm going to be very sad.
This a delusion? You really think so?
Well, you never know. You two getting back together? Hell, you two growing up into young men? Could all be a fantasy, and that would just be far too sad.
Yeah, I guess it would.
Oh, buck up. There's no need for that sour look on your face. Even if it is a delusion, this happiness is as real as it gets.
How can you be so happy all the time?
Well, I've been watching this town through the window in my hospital room for a long time now. Watching Akihabara and the way it bustles with people, overflows with emotions, and I want to play here again. With you and Asahi, just like old times. That was what I wished for as I stared out the window at all of these busy souls. So even if this is a delusion, I choose to make it a happy one. Because my wish, my delusion, has come true. One way or another.
Your wish? Your delusion?
Why did you ever make that wish? Why would you have ever wished for anything at all? It's all your fault.
Huh?
Asahi, are you alright? You look so pale all of a sudden.
I'm fine. I'm just not used to waking up this early, that's all.
That's not good, Asahi. Waking up early is good for both the body and the soul. Anyway, I suppose I'll let you boys get on with doing boy stuff.
Make sure you get some rest, okay?
Oh, Mizuki, don't be such a square.
You're still on the mend, so you need to be extra careful. Our parents have been worried about you, you know?
Fine, fine. I'll be good. And you take good care of Asahi, Mizuki.
Huh? Me?
And you take good care of Mizuki, Asahi.
Huh? Me?
And let's all get together sometime. All three of us. And paint the town, shall we? Bye-bye for now.
Is something different about Hazuki?
I don't think so. She seems just as whimsical as ever to me. Anyway, we should rendezvous at the Fairy Tale Delusionscape. I'm pretty sure the others will be there by now.
Mizuki, you okay?
Shh! I feel like someone's staring at me from over there.
Who? And why?
I think we're good now. Whoever it was must have gone away.
So, that was creepy. What just happened exactly?
I don't really know, but it's been happening a lot lately. I just get a sense that someone's eyes are locked on me.
Someone from the DAB, maybe?
Maybe.
Something about this really gives me the heebie-jeebies. So we better get to the bottom of this mysterious starer.
Great to see you jumping on board with both feet, but how do you propose we do that?
With a good old-fashioned ambush. Come on, let's go see how ogle-happy this guy gets at Maxcelsior in the plaza. Might as well have some coffee while we canvass the place, eh, Mizuki?
Can't think of any reason not to. Well, Asahi, you getting any staring vibes?
I don't know if it's a stare, a glare, or a leer, but I've felt something for a while now.
Really?
Didn't you notice that girl over there? She's had her eyes glued to us from the moment we walked in.
Has she?
You don't think? Could it be? Has my magnetic sexuality finally begun to blossom? Yeah, I didn't think so either. Forgot for a second that I was standing next to you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Poor innocent Mizuki. Anyway, our prime suspect won't try to make a move here. It's way too conspicuous.
In that case, we should probably go somewhere less populated to try drawing her out.
Good thinking. The side streets were practically built for that purpose, and I know the perfect spot. Shouldn't be too hard to flush out Lady Death Stare here. Feel any eyes staring into the back of your head?
Yeah, I'm definitely being watched, and I'm guessing it's by the usual suspect.
Give me some telemetry, man. Where are the daggers flying from?
Near that telephone pole, maybe?
If you're pretty confident in that, we can totally sneak up on her there. You ready? Gotcha!
Why?
What the? That's Ken! What's the deal with the staring, Broham?
What are you talking about?
No, this isn't right. He's not our serial creeper. Whoever's gaze I feel is shorter.
So we got it wrong? Yeesh, sorry for the scare there, Ken.
Huh? What the heck is going on?
By any chance, did you see anyone else over here? Perhaps staring at us until just a few moments ago?
Oh, yeah, I did. It was a girl.
Was it now?
She just up and bolted towards Main Street all of a sudden.
Oh, fantastic. Great eye, Ken. I can always count on you.
What? How do you...
Let's book it, Asahi. Where could she have gotten off to?
I think I just had a bright idea. Come here, Mizuki, and listen up.
Oh? Tricky. So that's how you want to play it.
I love it when a plan comes together. Okay, Mizuki, into Animart with you.
Now, Asahi!
Gotcha!
How?
This store has 2 entrances, so I came in here alone to act as bait.
Then I snuck in the other entrance right afterward to get the jump on you. Damn, I'm good.
But I...
Now that we've got you out in the open, tell me what it is you want from me.
Well, I...
Huh? Mizuki, is it just me, or have we seen this girl somewhere before?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
Oh, holy crap! It's her!
Now, boys. There's no need to fight over little old me.
Princess Club Crasher!
Who?
Aha! So you fell in love with Mizuki last time we saw you and wound up becoming his stalker.
Hold your horses, Asahi. It doesn't look like that's ringing any bells for her, does it?
No, I guess it doesn't. But if she isn't the girl we thought she was, who is she?
Maybe you know my older sister?
Well, I wouldn't say we know her, assuming that was indeed your older sister.
Her genealogy doesn't matter right now. Why are you following Mizuki around?
Well, you see, the thing is, Mizuki Aihara!
Yes?
I like you, and I was hoping you could, well, we could. Will you go out with me?
Huh?
And there's the confession. After all that, she was just a common stalkeress Galgunnis. So, Mizuki, what'll you do?
Please? Please go out with me?
I'm really sorry, but I can't.
Why not? Wait, you have a girlfriend already, don't you? I knew it!
No, it's not that. I don't have a girlfriend.
What? That's even worse! Am I not attractive enough for you?
No, that's definitely not it. It's just, right now, I'm happy hanging out with my buddy Asahi here. I really am sorry, though.
Oh, wait. Are you telling me you guys are...
Or what?
You went to the cafe together and even snuck onto the side streets for some alone time. So, is he your... I'm sorry. I didn't see the signs. Farewell, then, my first love.
What just happened?
A gigantic misunderstanding. Don't worry about it.
It's hardly worth saying at this point, but you're late. What were you two doing anyway?
Walking, I guess.
So we're the last ones here, huh?
You're all ready to roll, I take it?
I was born ready.
I got a full 8 hours of sleep, so I'm good to go.
Let's do this. We're the only ones who can stop Cannon.
Hey, Asahi? Earth to Asahi? Are you gonna cap off our big hero moment with something here?
Huh? Oh, sorry. All right, let's get this show on the road.
This place is every bit as tasteless as I remembered it.
I think it's cute, but in kind of a disturbing, upsetting sort of way.
It's because Kasuga doesn't have a cute bone in his body.
Yeah, this really doesn't suit him.
Maybe it's not his.
What do you mean, Asahi?
I can't figure out whether this delusion is Cannon's or Kasuga's.
What?
Are we saying that this delusionscape was created when Kasuga brought Cannon into the world? Or is Cannon the deluser here? Did he create this after he was born?
Does it matter? I'm going to reduce it to rubble soon enough.
That's a pretty advanced philosophical question, Tachibana. It sounds really wrong coming from you.
Well, it's been bugging me.
Something must have happened to get you all thoughtful all of a sudden. Spill.
Well,
You do seem a little more preoccupied than usual, Asahi.
it's nothing.
Asahi?
Sorry. Guess I kinda killed our let's go get 'em mood, didn't I? Forget I brought it up. No matter whose delusion this is, we've gotta beat both Kasuga and Cannon. Let's get to it.
Hey, what's this place?
This is Satobukiya. It's a shop that sells figurines.
I think they also have plushies and stuff in there, too.
I am not a plushie.
I never said you were. You're a perverted pink puff. Plushie fans should get a restraining order against you.
Yeah.
Actually, what are you? Like, what's your species? What's your deal? You're kind of like a dog. Kind of like a dinosaur. I've never seen or even heard of any other creature like you. So what are you really, Dogosaur?
I'm a familiar with the storied and honorable history found in Saki's family line.
Yeah, you do keep saying that. Saki, do you even have any idea what he is?
Huh? Me?
Is he a delusion? If so, he's a pretty weird-looking one.
That's a good question, Pinkun. Aren't you the least bit curious to know your roots?
Maybe a smidge.
I thought you might be. So we have our next quest then. We go in search of Pinkun's true origin.
How the hell are we supposed to search for something like that?
The same way we do every night, Pinkun. I mean, Asahi.
legwork. We go around Akihabara and see what people say.
Damn it! A freaking Triceratops again!
Hey, that guy seems pretty promising. Let's see if he can tell us anything about Pinkun.
Why him?
Because he's fiddling around with those dinosaur gashapon machines. He probably knows a thing or two about dinosaurs. Excuse me, sir?
Do you know anything about this little guy right here?
I'm Pinkun. Pleased to meet ya.
Why? What are you?
I'm a cute, pretty mascot. You can even say I'm pretty cute.
Man, you can talk. And kind of fluently, too. Where'd you buy this thing?
Oh, we didn't buy him. He's just,
Ah, stray, huh? Hard to believe a creature like this can exist.
Well, exist I do.
Thank you for your time, sir.
Saki?
Japan's fantasy industry is but a shell of its former self.
I wonder if she'd know anything. She seems like she'd have a firm grasp on fantastical creatures, at least.
Excuse me, but would you happen to know what kind of species this character here is?
Character?
This character with 2 thumbs and a... Well, actually, I guess I don't have thumbs.
A fairy?
There we go. I'm a fairy.
No, you absolutely aren't.
You do have a strange aura to qualify as fae. Traditional fantasy may not include creatures such as you.
So, not a fairy.
You do speak, though, and perhaps you can speak in strange tongues, the likes of which the world has never heard.
I like Japanese.
What other languages have you mastered?
I don't know.
Oh, how unfortunate. You're rather ordinary, very unfey. In truth, I grow weary of this interaction. Ta!
Such cruel bluntness. How dare she speak that way about me?
Well, maybe we're thinking about this all wrong. Since you're familiar, you might be less fairy and more devil.
Delusory devil Pinkun.
Something doesn't add up here.
What's wrong, Katomi?
It's probably nothing.
Come in, aliens. Aliens, do you copy? I am speaking directly to your mind now.
Ugh, what is his deal?
An alien freak. Might be into cryptids too, though. Let's see if he can tell us anything about Pinkun.
Excuse me. Can we talk to you for a second?
Who are you? Are you emissaries from Venus?
What? Me? Venus?
Hey now, don't go repatriating us to other planets. We're Earthlings, thank you.
Oh, that's right. Venus is also a planet. Would you happen to know anything about this little guy?
The pink has landed.
What in the name of the Pleiades?
They call me Coon. Pinkun. Agent Double R Cute.
Am I on TV? This can't be real.
Oh, it's real, buddy boy.
Are you the thing whose mind I was touching? You do seem potentially alien-esque, though of indeterminate origin.
Hey, nobody touches my mind but me. You couldn't handle my mind.
Well, to answer the lady's question, then, I don't know what you are. You're like some kind of Mothman, perhaps? That or a chupacabra, or maybe the corpse of a basking shark?
In other words, you don't have a clue. The truth is not out there. Though this guy sure is.
Let's try someplace else, Skyfish.
I'm no fish, dingus. Get bent.
So, what have we learned about your true identity today?
That's what I'd like to know.
You really do want to know, don't you?
Huh? Of course. Why wouldn't I?
Pinkun, have you ever wanted to meet your parents?
I've actually never thought about it.
Really? Never?
I'm happy just being with you, Saki.
Wow. Well, thanks, I guess.
So make sure you always, always, always stay with me forevermore, okay?
Forevermore, huh?
Saki?
Old games! Get your old games here! Tiny plastic rectangles! Relive your childhood in low definition!
Dude, think they've got anything good? Come on, let's go check it out.
Haven't grown up at all, have you? You always did love your games.
I didn't hear you taking that holier-than-thou attitude back in the day. We played everything together, remember? There was that really kick-ass one we used to play with Hazuki all the time even. What was it called again?
Man, when it comes to non-essential life skills, your memory is fantastic. I don't remember that at all.
Childhood friendship credentials revoked.
A tragedy, to be sure. So what is it you're hoping to find here anyway? One of those ninja ones, or a samurai fighter? Don't tell me it's the one where you sneak around as a thief.
Aha! So you do remember it!
Only because it was so weird. You were the only kid in school who played that kind of stuff. I mean, sure, it was kind of fun, but it wasn't exactly grade schooler material for most kids.
Of course not. You were way too cool for that. But Hazuki, she knew how to have fun. Hey, that's right! Hazuki's out of the hospital now, isn't she? Let's get her a game to celebrate her recovery.
Huh?
What? Why is that strange?
No real reason. It just feels kind of weird to play games when the world is the way it is.
Hey, it's important to take a breather every once in a while, regardless of how loopy time may be.
Classic Asahi. Yeah, I guess I could do with a nice change of pace. And Hazuki would definitely appreciate it, I'm sure.
Let's hurry up and pick a game. I think that beef one you mentioned would be perfect.
But isn't that a single-player game? Shouldn't you go for something we can all play, like Super Crash Sisters?
Well, you know, any port in a storm. Though, wait, Hazuki was crazy good at SCS, wasn't she? We should get that. Can't believe they didn't have it. Has the word common lost all its meaning?
That was just one place, Asahi. And this is Akihabara. We'll find it at the next one for sure.
Oh, of course. I'm not giving up. This is a job for Super Potato. To the side streets. There's not a moment to lose.
Who would name a game store something like this? Anyway, I just hope they have what we're looking for.
They totally do. Had it in stock last time I checked, anyway. Sold out. Last one just walked out the door. What the hell kind of luck is that?
Hey, don't sweat it. It's the thought that counts, right?
Did you pick up anything at all?
Sure did. Got bit by the nostalgia bug. Remember this one? It's one of those panel-shifting puzzlers.
Oh, I totally do. But most of those memories are vague and angry because it was so frickin' hard.
You always used to give up halfway through the levels and have me beat them for you. Good times.
I remember that, except weren't the roles reversed? Weren't you the one doing all the rage quitting?
Was I?
Yeah, because I distinctly remember being stubborn as anything. Once I started a game, I'd keep at it till it was done, which did lead to you and I getting into fights sometimes, but we always had Hazuki to step in and sort us out.
Huh. I don't quite remember that either.
Again with the selective memory, huh? Congratulations, Mizuki. You're officially an adult.
Not today, I'm not. Come on, we have another game store to raid.
Wow, speak of the knuckleheads, and there they be.
Oh, hey, Hazuki.
What brings you two lovebirds to this neck of the woods?
Well,
we wanted to get you a gift to celebrate your discharge from the hospital. One of those games we always used to play.
A hospital discharge gift, huh?
Are you okay, Hazuki?
Sorry, I just felt really down all of a sudden.
Why would that be?
It might have something to do with you wanting to celebrate my discharge from the hospital, maybe?
I fail to see how.
It just warms the cockles of my heart to see how much you two have grown up is all. Both because you thought to buy me something, and because you were worried about me. Makes this big sis proud.
You okay, Mizuki?
In less emotional news, what game were you planning on picking up, Asahi?
Oh yeah, that. You remember that one game we used to play all the time, Super Crash Sisters?
Whoa! For reals?
So you do remember it?
Remember it? I just bought it.
Seriously?
Seriously. I just popped into some store with a crazy name to see what they were selling, and there it was.
Wait, was this place?
I think it was on the side streets. Seeing it just punched me right in the nostalgia.
So you were the one who ganked it right before we arrived.
Who ganked what now?
Oh, nothing. I'm just glad this all worked out so well in the end. Now let's go get our KOs on.
Sorry, but I don't think I can do that.
You can't? Why not?
When this is all over, I wonder if you'll even want to play games with me.
What does that mean?
Better get ready. The live show starts real soon.
Live, you say?
Mm-hmm. Interested? Let's get hyped together. A live show, huh?
You want to go see it?
I do. But even more than that, what I really want to do is perform. Without the help of a delusion, through my own strength, I want to stand up and perform before a live audience.
Love the enthusiasm. Let's show everyone what you're made of with that, fresh new tune of yours.
That's all well and good, but we can't perform a concert without a proper venue, now can we?
Yeah, finding a venue will be kind of a challenge, won't it?
Oh!
Well, what is it?
I think I know a place!
Sing a song, babe, today for you. No one else here, these plains my stages.
Oh yeah, where that weirdo was performing earlier.
Yup, exactly. We'll need equipment though, won't we?
Equipment, you say?
Let me tell you a little story. I'm the proprietor of Silver Sound. It's an audio specialty store here in Akihabara. Been running it for nearly 20 years now.
That's an awfully long time to run a business here.
I hear you. But Silver Sound will cover all your audio needs. Amps, speakers, headphones. You name it, we got it.
That Onda dude should have us covered. At least if his sales pitch is to be believed. I think he was on Junk Street. Yes, this is the place.
Hello, and welcome to Silver Sound.
Hi, we're looking to put on a live show. You happen to sell any equipment we could use for that?
A live show, huh?
Yeah! I want everyone to hear my awesome new song! But I don't even have a single speaker or microphone to my name.
Oh, so you're talking gear then? Hoo boy, are you in for a treat? Frankly, I'm kinda shocked that a young kid like you's got such an interest in audio kit.
So do you have anything I could work with?
Oh yeah, for sure. Though I really can't recommend buying this kind of gear without doing your research beforehand.
How come?
I'll take speakers, right? If you're the discerning type, they can jump up in price pretty fast. And if you're not, well, cheap ones can get pretty crackly. Low price begets low quality. That's the way the audio world rocks and rolls, my friend.
Aw, I should have known.
But I don't think that'll be a problem for you.
Huh?
Speaker or no speaker, if you pack your song full of feeling, the crowd will go wild every time. Might lose my audiophile card if people ever caught me saying stuff like that, though. I really do believe in the power of music. A voice chock full of emotion can pass through walls that even the strongest audio equipment can't rattle. So, give it your all, and I know you'll be just fine.
Okay, thank you.
Right then. Once you got the deets worked out, by all means, give me a holler. I'll be right here. Always am.
He's right, isn't he?
Nippity?
Mr. Onda reminded me of something. I may not be dependent on a delusion anymore, but I was still about to put all my faith in some audio equipment. So Asahi, I'm not gonna rely on gear anymore either. It's gonna be all me from here on out.
Oh, respect.
But I guess that leaves us back at square one. What do we do now?
Yeah, that is the question, isn't it?
Made to order food and drinks. Dine with us and say we made your day. Bring this flyer in for a free drink. Made you look.
Aha! That's it!
What is?
Flyers. We can make a flyer for my performance.
Oh, okay. That sort of makes sense.
After all, if they don't know the venue, how can they show up?
Let's do it, Nippity. We can go to UBX to have them, made. Made? Either way, UBX is said to be the cheap printing capital of Akiba.
Great! I'll put my heart into some handmade flyers so people will come see me sing.
Okay, we should be able to make all the flyers we need right here.
What do you mean? Done and done.
Oh, wow. They're really cute.
Yep.
But, there's no date or venue written on them anywhere.
Well, I mean, with the way things have been lately, we can't exactly commit to a date, now can we?
No, I suppose not.
So I'll just add the date by hand later. Then I can decide what kind of venue would best suit my performance, too.
All right, that's a pretty smart way to do it, actually. Though, hold on a sec.
Huh? What is it?
Saying you're gonna perform in public is all well and good, but is that okay?
Huh?
Like with your agent. Don't you need to get permission to put on a concert?
My agent?
Yeah, you can't just put on concerts whenever you want, right? Idols have to coordinate shows with their agents. Whether it's a big delusion-sized event or a tiny shindig, it'd be a risk to your career not to at least check in. I hear about that all the time. It's the bane of idolhood.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? Your big show may have ceased to exist when we nullified the delusion, but you are still an up-and-coming idol, right? You've even got devoted fans, like old Goggles.
Yeah, I guess I do. Which means...
Nippity?
Ew, it smells super nasty in here.
It's coming from somewhere ahead, right?
That's what my nose tells me.
Then we follow your nose. There's no time to waste.
Something about this feels especially creepy.
Don't worry, we'll take down Canon, Kasuga's delusion. And this time we'll finally stop the spread of delusions.
Hey, Asahi.
For the love of all that's unholy, you're not having second thoughts about destroying this delusion, are you?
Huh?
Yamato, that's enough.
No, he's fine. I'm sorry.
You really are acting strange. What happened to you, Asahi?
Yes, what aren't you telling us?
You stop too, Ko. I'm sure Asahi has his reasons.
Is it something you're not even comfortable telling us?
I ran into him, Canon. I met him.
What?
When was this?
Last night after we parted ways, right at the Electric Town exit.
Why didn't you tell us earlier?
Because I couldn't quite get my thoughts in order.
Did he say something to you?
Yeah.
What could he have told you that you couldn't talk to us about?
No, it's not that exactly. It's just...
Just what?
It's just... He said it. He said the thing we figured out. That he is himself, but is also different. That the delusion contractor is an avatar. Which is why he's himself, but also someone else.
And what was so important about that?
I think it means that the Canon Asahi met and the Canon we're facing in here are two different entities.
That wasn't all he said, though. He doesn't know himself. He pondered whether he was a delusion given human form, or a human born of a delusion.
I guess that confusion is why he'd call himself an avatar then.
Not quite human, not quite delusion, but an existence that's sort of an avatar of both?
I don't understand a single thing any of you just said.
Give me the short version. What was Canon trying to tell you with all this?
According to him, nothing much. He said the only reason he sought me out was to air a grievance with me.
What kind of grievance?
That I'm the one responsible for everything being the way it is.
You? Personally?
Okay, now even I'm lost. What's that supposed to mean?
Why did you ever make that wish? Why would you have ever wished for anything at all? I can't get his words out of my head.
What wish did you make?
You don't think...
I'm sorry I couldn't bring myself to tell you guys about this before.
Don't worry about it, Asahi. Seeing you act all humble like that is actually kind of humbling, really.
Sounds like that was really weighing on you. Next time, break down like the NEET you are and tell us sooner. Because I think we all... well, you know.
No, I don't know. What were you going to say about we all? What were you about to group me into?
If you don't know, you don't deserve to.
Thank you for telling us, Asahi. And please, don't ever feel like you have to deal with these things on your own. Even if he's right. Even if this is somehow your fault. We'd never hold it against you.
Not even me!
Thank you. I appreciate that.
But what did Canon's words actually mean?
Dunno, but we're not far from him now. Let's ask him ourselves.
Time out. We just got done talking about how this canon's different from the one Tachibana spoke with.
Well, remember, he said he's not himself, but then he also said that he is. He exists as one and as many. In fact, I feel confident in saying that all the canons are linked.
Yeah, that seems legit. Got the shakes, huh?
How could I not? I'm terrified to find out what canon meant.
Would you rather we turned tail here?
No. I have to keep moving.
Then what are we lollygagging for?
Come on, everyone. Lollygag no more. Kasuga and Canon should both be nearby.
Oh, I was wondering when you'd show up.
Kasuga.
Welcome to our humble abode.
The pleasure's ours, you pink-caped freak.
I was starting to get tired of waiting for you. Thought you might have run away. That would have been the smart choice.
We're not known for our smart choices.
Time to cut the crap, Kasuga.
Me? What crap would I have to cut?
There's no way you'll ever become a god. You have to know that.
You called yourself a chosen one and went around destroying delusions. Now you start lacking imagination?
So your delusion is to become a god?
It's not a delusion. It's reality. I will become a god, and you'll get to bear witness to my ascendance. Tell me, do you know what a god does?
I don't have to know you're full of crap.
Come on. Why have you got to be so cold to your old buddy, Kasuga? A god's duty is to grant wishes. And that, ladies and gentlemen, I can do. Because what is a wish if not a delusion? Nobody'd ever be mad at a guy for granting wishes, would they?
So you're saying you're just going to go around granting whatever wishes you feel like granting then?
Wouldn't that make people happy? Look at the state of our society. People are awful at self-assertion. They can't even bring themselves to say what's in the depths of their souls. That's why they need a god like me. I can put everyone on equal footing.
I can't deny that there are a lot of people out there afraid to speak their minds. But there's nothing wrong with that, because they'll always find someone they can open up to.
Such naivete. And you really shouldn't talk back to your god, especially one who gave you the delusion contractor canon, the greatest development of our lifetimes. He's like a dream come true.
Whose dream?
Mine. From way back when I was just an itty-bitty boy.
What are you talking about?
Once I realized that the delusions I saw were, in fact, delusions, my world changed completely. My everyday life as I knew it was over. My family was torn apart. It was as big a change as any the world's ever seen. Before I knew it, I was locked away in a dark room and subjected to a myriad of experiments. A human guinea pig. No matter how loud I cried out, how much I said, "It hurts. Save me. Stop." Nobody heard me. Nobody came. Nobody helped. Of course, when you're experimenting with delusions, you need a test subject. I mean, it only stands to reason, right? And so, even at a young age, I remember thinking, there is no God.
So you decided to become one yourself?
That's right. That's exactly right. If I become God, then this world will finally turn the way it's meant to. I didn't have the power as a child. I couldn't fill that void, and that little boy, unable to realize his dream of becoming an omnipotent being, was forced to find a new dream. So he played along, pretended to share the DAB's ideals. If he did that, maybe he could get his hands on his new dream.
And what is that new dream?
The purest dream a lonely person could ever have. To have a friend. Nothing more.
You're not talking about...
A friend who is himself a beautiful dream. Someone who could grant the boy's wish, and everyone else's too. Canon. Time passed, and that boy became a man. And that man met the friend he'd wished for from the very bottom of his heart. And that friend helped him remember his old dream. His dream to become God. So, I guess in a way, I really do owe you all thank you cards.
You don't owe me jack.
Oh, but I do. I wouldn't have been able to meet Canon without you.
What do you mean?
You seriously haven't noticed. Canon is a byproduct of the reality we exist in right now.
For the one who made me what I am today, the one responsible for everything going on, is you.
Are you saying?
My deepest thanks to you, Asahi.
What does that mean?
Asahi, you've put everything you have into this crazy quest of yours. And because of that, Canon was born.
Just tell me already. How is this my fault?
My delusion alone wasn't enough. It was ill-equipped to create a being of Canon's majesty. So I'd just been waiting, biding my time, hungrily seeking the perfect opportunity to bring him into the world. But no matter how long I waited, the chance never came. Until one day, a young woman came to Akihabara.
Me?
Yes, Princess. You were the one to give me the opening I so sorely needed. Delusions spread so much faster in Akiba than anywhere else. It's as if the whole town is shrouded in unreality, and the effect that has is immense. Strong enough to make time loop upon itself. So I put my plan into effect. I knew that now, I could finally meet Canon.
Wait, so Canon isn't responsible for the day repeating?
Jeez, just because a delusion can spawn others, you think it can alter the flow of time? Come on now.
Can he not?
Not at all. Talk about oversimplifying things. Stay with me now. Rumors of Canon only started spreading after Sunday began repeating, right?
The rumors? So that's it.
Hey, stop understanding things that we're still trying to figure out.
Oh, ragey, ragey, ragey. You always were a sharp one. Yes, the rumors themselves were the catalyst. Before there was a Canon, I was Canon. Donning a pink cape and kidnapping a random maid to keep things interesting. Making certain that I had witnesses, of course.
So you were the one who kidnapped Moe way back when?
Then a handy group of meddling kids went searching for the man in pink, questioning every Akihabara citizen they could find, and perpetuating the rumors even farther.
No, that can't be.
And that's how it all started. The delusion of the pink-caped man. An urban legend brought to life.
So the urban legend itself became a delusion.
That's right, Rabbit. Delusions aren't reset when time skips back. An urban legend can persist from loop to loop. So the legend of the pink-caped man lives on, as if it had been whispered about for years.
So that's why the number of people who'd heard of the pink-caped man seemed to grow.
And since it's a delusion, normal logic doesn't apply. People bought into the story the second they heard it.
Well, it helps if you give it a little bit of dramatic flair. Put a name on it like the Delusion Contractor.
You even gave him his title?
Of course I did. And I spread it far and wide. That was made a lot easier, of course, by a gang of do-gooder kids. And he wasn't just a man in a pink cape. No, he was a being capable of manipulating delusions. This man of mystery wore a silk hat, had a golden bob, and even carried a cane. It all came from your questioning. His appearance? You came up with that. His powers as a delusion contractor? That was all you too.
So I brought the canon rumor to life because I helped spread it?
Mm-hmm. Took you long enough, but you finally get it. And that's why I've got to thank you. Canon's not my delusion, not yours, but the collective delusion of everyone in Akihabara. And the more the rumors of his exploits spread, the more readily people will believe in him. So yeah, you might not have known it, but you used the people of Akiba to give birth to Canon and empower him.
Then what were the letters?
Letters? Oh, the warning letters. I almost forgot about those. See, once I had Canon, well, I didn't need you anymore.
So you tried to keep us out of the delusionscapes.
Unfortunately, you were a little too good at your job. Too many Canons were born, and I only wanted one true friend. Disposing of the others was a painful task, but it did allow me to winnow them down to the one true Canon. My greatest friend, my true blue, my honey BFF.
That is not a best friend. And you're really putting his creation on me after all your machinations? You've got to be out of your mind. And what you wished for? That's not a friend at all, much less a best friend. It was somebody you could use for your own twisted ends. That's no friend. That's a tool. And so are you. Asahi.
You don't get to decide who's a friend or not. You don't know what my life has been, what it is now.
Painful, I imagine. You've suffered a lot, there's no contesting that. But what you're doing is wrong. Besides, if you do become a god, your days of having friends will be over and done with. Who do you think will listen to your troubles, talk with you, and understand where you're coming from? Hell, who even could at that point?
How many times do I have to tell you? I've got this guy right here. I don't need anybody but Canon.
You can say it till you're blue in the face, but that won't make it any truer.
If I really was the catalyst here, I need to take responsibility. It's a heavy weight, but it's on my shoulders.
I spread a lot of the rumors too.
Fighting a god sounds pretty rad to me.
It's about time to put our old friendship 6 feet under anyway.
We won't let you get away with this. It's time to answer for your crimes.
You dare defy God? Fine then. I might as well give smiting a try. And when you lose, I'll make sure Canon's name is on the lips of every man, woman, and child in this reality. And then it can begin. The rebirth of the world in my image.
Not if we can help it.
Only a witless fool would deign to defy God.
Wind bullet! Down to my true form!
I'd like to try to help you too. 150% mark. You're doing great.
Is that it? Nothing is impossible.
As expected. As it should be. Now I can destroy them.
We won.
Damn it. My dream.
Thank you.
Wait. No, please. Wait.
For calling me your best friend.
Don't go!
Goodbye.
No!
If only you and I had met sooner.
What's happening?
Canon, wasn't this Delusion's Grand Phantasm?
This can only mean...
that we've still got a grand phantasm to take down.
Finally, the real deal shows itself.
Stop! Wait, please! Don't take this from me. Please.
We have to.
Are you?
You've never been alone, Kasuga. You've had friends before. People who cared.
My only friend is Canon.
You should be the one to do this, Reiji.
And why's that? Kasuga could never have been a friend of mine. Not as he is now. Though I guess you could say he once was.
Stay back! Don't do this!
You know what, Kasuga? I am your friend. And I'm going to finish this. That what you were looking for, Asahi?
Yeah, exactly. Just don't forget about him after this day is over. Be his friend again. Come on, people. We've got a delusion to nullify.
Stop!
See you on the other side, Kasuga.
Only one enemy. The odds are in our favor.
Come and get Fire Wheel Blade!
Take this! Here we go! Here we go!
Right promenade!
Time mark!
Mess them up!
No, don't! Here we go! Take this! Die already! Saki, wait! The enemy is resistant to that attack! Here we go!
Out of my way!
Supernova! Follow my lead, guys!
Here we go!
Hot heel! Hey, not so fast! Hot shoulder blocks! Fire Wheel Blade! Come on! Hot Fire Wheel Blade!
Here we go! Yeah! Here we go!
It's over!
Die already!
Hot! Not so fast! Ironic promenade! Not so hot! Not so
Die already! You're so annoying!
hot! Just not so fast!
Here we go! Here we go! Healing!
Better not! The fire wheel!
Feeling pretty damn good right now.
Nothing to it.
It's over.
Let's go, Asahi.
Looks like he's awake.
Huh? Your long nightmare is over.
And you are? What am I doing here? Where is this?
A pitiful end for a pitiful man.
Do I know you?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Chairman Yuki!
Chairman? Who are you? And how do you know my name?
No. We nullified it.
I see. Thank you. It's probably ridiculous for me to be saying that. But thank you nonetheless.
You okay to see to him from here?
That was my intent.
Much obliged.
Take care of him. He'll need it.
Hold it. A new delusion has appeared at the Electric Town exit, and a delusionscape entrance has been confirmed. This isn't over yet.
It will be.
Far be it from me to disappoint a beautiful woman.
Let's go.